we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. To throw on the first play, it's Smith. Finding space at the 40. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 6. Right back to Irving. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Denzel Perryman in on the stop. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of week 1. Third down, they need 5. A run up the middle with Chubb. Pick up on the 11 yards on that one. First down, Seattle.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Once again, it's Chubb. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. It was Terrion Arnold there to make the play. Brings up 2nd down. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 6. From the pistol, Smith. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Tino's going to throw for it. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on fourth down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll get that one to Patterson, complete. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. First down, here's Irving. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
32-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. Play action. Smith escaping to his left, taking off, and he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds, just a little short. We can pick it up on third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
He's going to have it up there for the first down, taking up to the 43-yard line.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these third downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Hill. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Chubb. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. We couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Now, a run with the rookie out of Oregon. There he goes, inside the 30. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. So, a big one there to start the drive. 39 yards.
Really nice job getting this ball out to the edge, and then once he's able to get clear of the D-line, get vertical and accelerate down the sideline. That's a great run. He's forced out of bounds, but not before setting up 1st and goal.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Again, it'll be Taylor. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
3rd and goal. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Third and goal. To throw is Herbert. To the goal line and in. Cole Kmet. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Going to return this from the 10. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up.
On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Gino. This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They've got it second down and 7. Throwing is Smith. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here's third and 7.
There we go, to that one. 390%. There we go, to that one.
Play action now. It's Gino. And that is incomplete.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Run!
They'll start on the ground with James. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. On the give, this is Taylor. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away. And then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Throwing now is Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down. It's Riley Dixon coming on now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Their catch called for and taken successfully.
At their own 27-yard line.
scrimmage. That's about all.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Second and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And the strength on display rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Now Chubb.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Nick Chubb, the intended target there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That's going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And he covered some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds. Past the 40-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
On the ground, it is James to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Pistol here for Herbert. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Here's a 3rd and 10. On play action. Now Herbert. Over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Seahawks scoop it up. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. The extra point from Hardy is good. And the Seahawks will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Seahawks. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Right side, it's London. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback recognizing when you're open, stay open. That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground with James. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Latu. There to bring him down. From the 46, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Herbert. To the outside, catch made by London. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. That's a short throw, caught by Kmet. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That one good for 26 yards. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Seattle after this. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will power his way into the end zone. Kyle Pitts, touchdown, 49ers.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
This fielded at about the 9. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
And they're on the 31-yard line.
On 1st down is Smith. To the right side, caught by McBride. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37.
Smith. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. throw. Smith. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Smith to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To throw, here's Smith. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up third and real long.
Third and long.
53.
Off the play fake. It's Smith. He'll take a deep shot for down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. Whoa. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for your defense.
Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down. On the handoff, this is James. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Third and 10. Now it's Herbert. Now, deep ball for London. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Nice job on the return. He's down. the 35-yard
The
line.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Out of the pistol, going to give it to James. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Shotgun now for Herbert. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. He's taken down just shy of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. London brought in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On second down, here's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he is out of bounds. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Taylor gets it out of the pistol. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, 49.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. To throw, it's Herbert. He'll get that one to Patterson, complete. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here's a third down and 4. Now, Herbert. long, incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. Andy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the 49ers move out in front. The new score, 17-14. Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down, here's Irvin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Watson on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. On second down, Smith. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
Again, this is Irvin. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Chris Jones, the all-pro. They're on the tackle.
Chris Jones on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. He'll go again here with Irvin. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Top Robinson, the man to bring him down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's going to have the Seahawks first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. Now gives to Chubb running right. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Here's a 2nd and 12. Play action now. It's Gino. Our throw on the move is caught. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
These comebacks, they require a lot of trust and timing from everybody involved. If the quarterback's a little too early, the receiver's not out of his break. But if the quarterback's a little too late, that's when disaster can strike. So give credit. Really well timed. Really nice job by both guys.
And he will have the Seahawks first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Right back to Irving. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, Tony! Hey, here we go.
On the ground, it's Irving. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. They'll try to run it here, and it's Chubb. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
What a nice drive this continues to turn out to be. I mean, to continue to maintain possession and sustain this drive, you can feel the defense is starting to wear down. So they had an opportunity there to get off the field and come away with a 3rd down stop, but they pick up just enough and get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. Firing right side, brought in by Brown.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
They'll run it straight ahead to Chubb. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here we go. 3rd and a yard.
Hey, here we go. Sunday.
To throw, it's Smith. That is caught, and he's in. Brandon Graham. Touchdown, Seattle. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The extra point from Hardy is good. And the Seahawks move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The run up the middle with James. Has some room inside the 30. And he's in. Jordan James. Touchdown, San Francisco. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first down, here's Geno to throw. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They get the guard there, Kevin Dotson.
Check. Go. Reloading your shit. Alert.
From the shotgun, Smith. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down.
49, flip it off, 49.
From the gun, it's Geno. Pass right side to Downs. Get about 6 before he's taken down. Big play coming up. This is third down.
53.
Geno to throw. He'll find his tight end, McBride. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Irving. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
From the 35, here's second down and 7.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down.
Check 58. 390%.
Working out of the gun, Smith. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And that'll set up fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
390%. On.
Keno going to throw for it. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he will have the Seahawks first down. It's a gain of 12 facing fourth down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
390%.
They'll run with Bobby. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken there.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Second down and 8.
There we go. 390%.
That's Gino. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Straight from Manapon, rolling out the Durban, I will put him with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a dog.
Hey, here we go.
The handoff, it's Irving. And he will get into the end zone. Bucky Irving, touchdown Seahawks. Good drive. They kept the ball, Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. There's Lockett for the catch. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It'll be interesting to see how they handle this situation. Do they try to slow play this and try to score without giving the ball back, or do they try to strike as quickly as possible? So first things first, they got to convert this 3rd down.
The 12's making noise in Seattle before 3rd down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. The offense having a tough time with this noise. It's 3rd and 6. Shotgun now for Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Will they bring the heat for 4th and 6? They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That's taken in. And he's going to get there. He's got the 1st down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chains. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Down the sideline. And he's in! Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, 49ers. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This is short kick, returnable from the 13. They'll get across the 20, mark them down 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's first down. They'll stick to the ground. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
He was brought down at the 26. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They go play action with Smith. Forced out wide. Now he takes off. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Gino now on 1st and 10. At left side, that's the tight end, McBride. Here comes 2nd and 4.
A 5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down at the 43-yard line.
Smith now. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10.
Middle. Tuesday.
To throw, Smith. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
On 2nd down, Smith. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Niners have just about sewn up this football game.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft. And I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less. here in Week 1. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Black beans taking out it. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do we got a song with Daft Punk? I mean, do we hit the club in this song? Come on. Do we rock a weave 30 inches long? Do we got a sold out tour? Do that? No, and I went tour. Hit that back room. You be the, I be that. We can get it. Tonight I'm on it. Tonight I'm in a zone. A bass jumping, a club pumping. It's hot. These coming in that club cause they won't try. I won't say I got a feel for you little nice, but I got a feel for you little nice. I pay the whole bill for you little nice. I do my little chick for you little nice. Then he whispered in my ear like, oh God, you know I got something for you little nice. Handsome Lagosian, name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and they all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. you still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke, don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes, we the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out. Around and find out.